Alright guys, let's quickly run you through the group stages of the Champions League between Real Madrid and Borussia Dortmund. And then we're just gonna start with the Borussia Dortmund half. In the first leg, Borussia Dortmund traveled to PSG and got beaten 2-0. And in the second leg, Milan came to Dortmund and that game ended goalless. It was a stupid game. That game was so poor, dull. I don't even understand the kind of football they were both playing. But it ended goalless. And in the third leg, Borussia Dortmund traveled to Newcastle in England and beat Newcastle 1-0. That game was massive. The game was high energy game, and I do love the game because I watched the game a lot. And at the same time, Newcastle traveled back to Dortmund and got beaten 2-0 in the second leg of that match. That should be the second round of the Champions League, and that game ended 2-0 in the favor of Borussia Dortmund, beating Newcastle in the second leg of the Champions League. Borussia Dortmund traveled to AC Milan in Italy and whooped their arse, beat AC Milan 3-1. That match shows that Borussia Dortmund was ready for whatever that is coming. I did not expect that from them. They showed class in that match, scored goals, wasn't even thinking about what team they were facing. They were just going at Milan, and then they did it like they planned it, and they planted themselves in a very good spot for qualifying in the last game. They were going to face PSG, of course, because they started with PSG, and then PSG traveled back to Borussia Dortmund, and that match ended 1-1 draw. For me, in the favor of Borussia Dortmund, because they ended as the second group winners of that group, and then that alone has given them 11 points to qualify for the Champions League last 16 teams. And then in the last 16, they faced PSG and traveled to PSG in Netherlands, and that match ended 1-1. We all know the good form that PSV were back then, but Dortmund took the game to them there, and they faced each other. A massive game there. Both were going so hard on that game, and that game ended 1-1. And in the second leg, Borussia Dortmund proved to them that they were better than them and beat them 2-0. That was a statement there. That was a massive statement from Dortmund, beating your rival 2-0 in a stage like that, the last 16 of the Champions League. It shows that they were ready for whatever is coming. So they took it down to Atletico Madrid in the quarterfinals, and that was a shocking part of the Champions League for me, because I never thought that they were going to make it past Atletico Madrid, but they proved me wrong by playing 2-1. They were defeated 2-1 at Atletico Madrid, and in the second leg they proved they showed to the world that they can do it against anybody by beating Atletico Madrid 4-2 in the second leg of the quarterfinal, and then went straight to the semi-finals to face who? Guess what? PSG again, man. That game for me was a Champions League final game. I expected PSG to run through Dortmund, but no. Dortmund said no, not this time. We are gonna fight to the end. They beat PSG in Paris. In Dortmund, and then they went to Paris and surprised PSG with a northern header by Hummels, and headed them straight to the finals of the Champions League 2023-2024. And that is the road that Borussia Dortmund took to get to the final. It was easy being said, but it was hard playing the games to the finals. So we're just gonna quickly run you through the Real Madrid group stages and see how they also qualified, the numbers of goals they scored, and if there was any difference between the side of Borussia Dortmund. And in the Real Madrid half, Berlin came visiting and got beaten by a goal to nil. And Real Madrid traveled to Napoli, and they whooped Napoli 3-2. And also the game between Real Madrid and the game between Braga and Real Madrid ended in 2-1 favor of Real Madrid in the first leg. And then in the second leg, Real Madrid ran through Braga with a whooping of 3-0. They ran through the heart of Braga and took them out of the way with a whooping 3-0 score. And then the Napoli came and they whooped Napoli a whooping amount of 4-2 in the second leg. And also Union Berlin tried fighting out hard at home. They took the match to Real Madrid, but still at the end, Real Madrid won that match 3-2. And that is how Real Madrid qualified from the group stages. Real Madrid traveled to RB Leipzig and beat RB Leipzig 1-0. And in the second leg, RB Leipzig fought hard and the game ended 1-1. And in the quarterfinals, we all know that the match between Manchester City and Real Madrid was a war of a match. But Real Madrid being Real Madrid, they fought hard to get back 3-3. And in the second leg, Real Madrid drew 1-1 at City, and that match ended with a shootout. And Real Madrid won that match 4-3 in the penalty shootout and took them straight to the semi-finals. And guess who they were to play in the semi-finals? Bayern Munich, another German giant. And in the first leg of the semi-finals, that match proved to be a semi-finals. There was a lot of goals. Both half was going for it, and that match ended 2-2 in favor of nobody. It was a draw, and everybody was expecting some miracles at the Santiago Bernabeu, but no. Real Madrid, they always been Real Madrid. And in the second leg of that match, Real Madrid beat Bayern Munich 2-1 to take them to the finals of the Champions League 2023-2024. It's now between Borussia Dortmund and Real Madrid for the taking. So that's where we are right now, and that's why we are here. We've seen how they both came from the group stages now. We've seen the goals they've scored, we've seen the goals they've conceived, and we're just gonna run through the prediction of this match. So come on guys, let's go. And you can see in their recent last 5 matches, Borussia Dortmund winning 4 and losing just 1. And that shows a good form from the Borussia Dortmund camp. And when we go to the Real Madrid camp, they've won 3 and draw 2. It also shows that they are very, very hard to beat. They are always in this kind of mentality: if I'm not winning you, you're not winning me. We all know the Real Madrid that we have. And you can see also in their last 5 meetings that Real Madrid have the upper hand, and that is why on papers Real Madrid are the favorites to win the UEFA Champions League. But as it goes, we're just gonna run through the predictions, guys. We're gonna dive into this one by saying, first, that both teams are good goal scorers, and they are good teams. And from the group stages, they've scored goals and they've also conceded goals. So I'm gonna go first. If you are a goal better, I would say you should go BTS, both teams to score in the finals of the Champions League. And in my second prediction, I am gonna go over 2 goals. The both teams are going to score, and another team is going to score, and maybe another team is going to score, and another team may also score. So it may be a goal galore final, because in the last 3 Champions League matches, we've won those matches. The teams that have been winning has won those matches just by a goal to nil. So this Champions League final is going to full of goals. So like I said, it's a team is going to score and another team is going to score, and I'm hoping that it is going to be over 2 goals finals. If you want to bet on that, you can bet on that. And then the last prediction of the day is that I am going in the favor of Borussia Dortmund. That match is going to end 2-1 in the favor of Borussia Dortmund, and Borussia Dortmund are going to be the champions of 2023-2024 UEFA Champions League finals. And if you don't believe me, you can go, think about it. You check your bet too. You can bet. I've given 3 options. You could bet a go. You could bet over 2 goals, and then Borussia Dortmund straight. They're gonna surprise everyone. Seriously, they are gonna surprise everyone. Give it a bet. Yeah, and hey, if you know you're new to my channel, don't forget to click on the like button. Leave your comment down below. You can leave a comment whatsoever you think, what you think is going to happen in the Champions League finals, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe to the channel to keep the channel growing. See you guys in the next video. Bye.